Hello, 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 everybody. Thank you so much for all tuning in to the Divine Feminine Pink Tarot. So for today, we will be doing your love reading. So I did just want to come in and give you your love reading for today. To the angels, ancestors of my highest good spirit, to the highest white light, I'm grateful for you allowing me to be able to channel these messages. Please give me the energy surrounding love for the collective. Please give me the energy surrounding love for the collective. I'm grateful. Thank you. I'm grateful. Let's see here what we have for you all today. In regards to love, first one out you have here is authentic expression. It says, encourage authentic expression by being honest and open. Share your true feelings, thoughts, and desires without fear of judgment, fostering a deeper bond. All right, so don't be afraid of judgment. Express yourself authentically. All right. We have compassionate connection. Build a compassionate connection by being kind and understanding. Show empathy, offer support, and be a comforting presence for your partner. All right, so the divine wants you to be a compassionate person. So what I'm getting from this is you may have gone through something, and then there's somebody else new that's in your life, but you may be being a little bit mean to them. Divine wants you to have unwavering trust for this person. And be a little bit more compassionate with this person as well. So far, that's what I'm getting. Express yourself authentically, but do so with compassion as well. Don't just be flying off the handle now, collective. Don't be telling these people off out here. Yeah, intuitive love. Trust your intuition and love by listening to your inner voice. Pay attention to your gut feelings. Trust your instincts and let your intuition guide your relationship. So if you're not getting any gut instincts that this was a bad person, then don't treat them like they're a bad person. No matter what happened to you in the past. Release that energy and let it go. Tell us more, please. I'm grateful. This is too many. Tell me more, please. I'm grateful. All right, coming out here, we have cherished moments. Create cherished moments by making time for each other, unplug from distractions, engaging meaningful conversations, and savor the time spent together. So while you're currently in this connection, savor the time that you and this person are spending together, and just know that this is divinely guided with this intuitive love. Use your intuition in regards to this too. You know, cherish the moments that you two are currently have. Don't bring the past into the new. Yeah, so that way you can have a joyful togetherness. So that way you and the partner or the person that you're currently with, y'all can actually experience joy together. All right. One more, please. I'm grateful. One more, please. I'm grateful. All right. And then you got boundless affection. Express boundless affection through physical touch and verbal affirmations. Hold hands, hug often, and tell your partner how much you love and appreciate them. So basically, love up on your partner, collective. Love up on them. That's what the divine wants you to do. Don't let any past situations close your heart out. Because at the end of the day, you're a good person, and the divine got you no matter what. So if this new connection hasn't come in yet, when it does come in, this is the way that you should be treating this new connection. With boundless affection. Like, don't be closed off and mean or nasty to this person or these people. I'm hearing a lot of don't bring the old into the new. Just because the past person was a POS doesn't mean that this new person will be. And don't be sitting up looking for signs, using your intuition to see anything like, oh, what's bad or what's negative about them. Just have fun. That's what I'm hearing. Collective Spirit just wants you to know to just have fun. Coming out here first, you have bye, Felicia. Peace and out. Thank you. Next, leaving and not caring. So this is clarifying this authentic expression. So if you're thinking about leaving somebody, if you don't go ahead on and leave that person and quit playing, that's what Spirit wants you to know in regards to that. Go ahead on. If you're going to leave that person, then go ahead on and leave them. Don't be sitting up playing games with people and all of that. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me do this here. Because the screen gonna distract me if I see stuff that's on there. So let me just turn that screen off. All right. So express yourself authentically. If you feeling like it's time for you and this person that you're currently with to move on from each other, then say that. What you scared of? Collective, only thing that you have to fear is God. You don't fear no man. Too many. One more, please, for this authentic expression. One more, please. I'm grateful. You got out here love bombing. Okay, so you want to say bye, Felicia, to this person because you think that they're love bombing you. Overly attentive, shower with affection for personal gain. So this may be a past person or a new connection that you're in with, and you want to say bye to this person because you believe that this person is love bombing you. All right, we'll get into it. We'll see if that's exactly what's going on. All right, but for now, let's clarify this compassionate connection. Tell me more, please, about this compassionate connection. What is this in reverse here? I'm not going to take it because it didn't come out, but there was a card here in reverse. All right, with this compassionate connection, you got red flag. Warning signs, take heed, risky business or risky situation. Okay, so this compassionate connection that you may be building with somebody there may be some red flags in there. Warning signs, take heed, risky situation. Let's see here. Clarify this red flag under compassionate connection. Thank you to the angels, ancestors, and my highest good spirit, to the highest white light. I'm grateful. Please clarify this. Bottom of the deck, you have laughter. So this may be somebody who you have a lot of laughter with. You may be expressing laughter to or with. Or you may feel like this person is laughing at you and that's a red flag. Let's see here. Please clarify this red flag with this compassionate connection. Okay, so you had a light bulb moment that this person only want to come around because it's cuffing season. And there's some type of dirty money associated with this person or in or around this person. So you have somebody, I'm getting that this is past energy though. I feel like this is past energy. I do not feel like this is a new person here with this compassionate connection because it's cuffing season. Like somebody just wants to come around because they know that it's cuffing season. But I'm not getting that this is a new person. I'm getting that this is past person. Tell me more things about this intuitive love. Please clarify this intuitive love. I'm thankful. Thank you to the angels, ancestors, and the highest good spirit, to the highest white light. Please tell me about this intuitive love. You got numbing. Numbing came out. Self-medicating, addictions, irrational behavior. So your intuition could be telling you that this person, this past person, is numbing out the pain. They probably are addicted now. They self-medicating, and they got some type of irrational behavior. Again, I'm not getting the energy of a new person. I'm getting that this is the past. Yeah, with lipstick evidence being out here, this is somebody who you found evidence, or you intuitively, because this is under intuitive love, that you knew that this person was cheating. You caught them cheating intuitively. And yeah, I don't feel like this is new energy. I feel like this is past energy. This is somebody from your past. It's somebody who you done already broke up with. which is why you had a light bulb moment that this person is only coming around for cuffing season. I think you already said bye to this person for love bombing you. This is a past person. Tell me more, please, about these cherished moments. Give me the energy surrounding cherished moments. You got wine and dine. So this person could have been somebody that wined and dined you. And that could have been moments, you know, that you all shared and expressed to each other that you truly cared about. This person could have wined and dined you at some point. Tell me more. Please clarify this wine and dine under cherished moments. Tell me more, please. I'm grateful. Tell me more, please. I'm grateful. You got kinky ways. So this may be somebody who you was able to express your kinky ways with. So this past person was somebody who wined and dined you. And this is somebody who, you know, you did some kinky things in bed with. Those are some cherished moments that you have with this person. Tell me more, please, about this boundless affection. You got sneaky link. So this person had boundless affection for a sneaky link. Or you have a hidden lover outside of this past person. You have a hidden lover that you need to be expressing boundless affection to, and you're allowing it to come into the new relationship, because this does say low-key situationship or hidden lover. Knocked up, and I'm getting that this is still for your past person. So this person showed boundless affection to a sneaky link and got them knocked up. Collective, I'm not getting the energy of you being pregnant. Or if this is you as the collective and you got pregnant, this is just like going through and saying what happened and how did this all happen for you as well. Somebody viewed you as a sneaky link and they were showing you boundless affection. They love bombed you and then left you. And this person wants to come back only because they're trying to come into your energy just to get some money from you. Tell me more, please. I'm grateful. Clarify this sneaky link under boundless affection for me, please. Clarify this sneaky link. You got new boo. So yeah, they basically got a new boo while they was with you, and they was sneaky linking with this other person, collective. I'm hearing you was just another one of their options. This person had options, and you was just another person, like you was just another one of their options. This person only wanted to be around you because you were providing them with something. You were giving them money. You were probably paying for something and all of that. What came out here is high vibing. Good vibes. Living to the fullest, enjoying the present. Yeah, this person was just enjoying the moment. They were just enjoying it for the moment. They weren't really truly in love with you or showing you some true affection. This person was just here for the high vibing and the good times. And bottom of the deck, you have karmics. Yeah, this person is a karmic. They was just here for the good times. And basically what I'm hearing is as long as you was giving this person money, that's when this person was going to show up and be there. The moment you stop giving this person money, that's the end of everything. Tell me more about what happened in this situation here. This could be somebody that you're currently dealing with or somebody that you just recently got rid of. Thank you to the angels, ancestors, and my highest good spirit, to the highest God light. I'm grateful for you allowing me to be able to channel these messages. Tell me more, please. Please clarify this authentic expression by Felicia and love bombing. Clarify this for me, please. I'm grateful. What I told you. Money matters. Expense, save, cut, cost, resource, plan ahead, make an informed choice, invest your money wisely. This came out in the reverse. That came out in the reverse. And so you investing into this person was not you investing your money wisely, collective. This is why you had to leave this person, because I think you realize, like, here it is, you giving this person all your money and they ain't giving you nothing back in return. You was not investing your money wisely, collective. Do not invest your money into other people, especially not no grown-ass man. If they can't get it for themselves, then they don't need to be in part of your life. You got here looking. Have an eye for beauty and uncover hidden charms. Seek and you will find. So with this looking, with this authentic expression here, I'm thinking that you looked into something and you saw something. You possibly saw that this person was still cheating on you. They were still pining over their ex. Something to that effect. You saw it and you found something. With this red lipstick evidence coming out here under intuitive love, you either knew something intuitively or you saw it firsthand for yourself. You got transformation in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. So you transformed this situation. This person not going to change. Maybe you thought that this person was different or this person was going to change. No, this person was just in it for the money. Or maybe you're looking for clarification, like, is that what was going on in this situation? And the answer is yes. This person was only with you for the money. That's the only reason why they wanted to be with you. You got mind power out here, clarifying looking. Use your intelligence, analyze data logic, and think rationally. Lead with your mind. Yeah, this person was love bombing you, so you were possibly doing things for them, saying things to them, giving this person your money because you thought that this person was like your person, like this was somebody who you was going to be with. But no, this person was just using you for your money. So you used your intelligence. You went snooping and used your intelligence and fucked around and found out exactly what the hell you was looking for in the first place. All right. Tell me more, please, about this compassionate connection. Tell me more, please. I'm grateful. Look, came out in a different way. Same thing, just a different way. Money tree. This is clarifying red flags, light bulb moment, cuffing season, and dirty money. Money tree. Dreams come true. You will get what you have long desired. Enjoy your wealth. That's what this person thought you were. They thought that you were the money tree. This person tried to use you as if you were their money tree. It's long story short. You were their money tree. Drop to the floor. You got vacation in reverse. Start a perfect vacation and enjoy the freedom. Take time to recharge. So in regards to this person possibly promised you, oh yeah, I'm gonna take you on vacation, or you probably thought that this was just going to be like a vacation relationship where you would just be able to sit back and enjoy this person, but this person was only with you for the money. So in regards to that, there was no vacation times that were going to be spent if you didn't pay for it. If you wanted to go on a vacation, you was the one who was going to have to pay for it because this person wasn't going to do anything. That's why the vacation is in the reverse, because you were not going to be able to experience like a vacation. And then with this saying time to recharge, this person didn't even give you a chance to make money before they had their hand out looking for something else. You probably was reaching below the depths of your bank account just to appease this person. This is clarifying that compassionate connection. You were showing this person empathy and compassion. Meanwhile, this person was bleeding you dry. You have here intuitive love with this numbing and lipstick evidence. So now this person is sitting around self-medicating. This person is sitting around self-medicating. They got resources in the reverse. Be grateful for what you have and save something for the future. Use wisely and as needed. So with this resources where it says use wisely and as needed, I got a feeling that this person is possibly partaking in some over-the-counter prescriptions. I think that's the best way to put that. This person may be indulging in over-the-counter prescriptions. Because it says use wisely and as needed. So this is like some type of medication that you would be able to get because you have a certain condition, but this person is abusing it. Instead of using it to assist them with their condition, this person here is abusing that. Tell me more, please, about this intuitive love, numbing, and lipstick evidence. Tell me more, please. I'm grateful. Thank you to the angels, ancestors, and my highest good spirit, to the highest by light. And then we also have here savings. You always need to put something off for a bad day. Create savings for the future. So with this resources and the savings coming out here, this person didn't have any resources. You were their supply. And with the savings come out here, create savings for the future. This person did not plan for the future because their resources are in the reverse. So if you don't have no resources to put in the savings, that means that you don't have any savings. And your intuition could have put you onto this. Like this person playing pretend like they got all this money, but in actuality, this person is broke. Your intuition could have told you that, or you may have found actual evidence showing and proving that this person is broke, possibly due to medications that they like to indulge in. All right, and then you have here cherished moments, whining and dying. Here, see, you have duality. All right, do not forget about the dual nature of people. Don't lose your vigilance. So don't ever forget that everybody under the sun has a dual nature. Everybody under the sun has a duality to them. They have a light side and a dark side. Don't be so focused on the person's light side that you forget that there's a dark side there as well. Everybody has a light side and a dark side. That person may have shown you the light side, but when your back was turned, this person was dark. That's why kinky ways came out here. This person is very dark behind your back. This person was sneaking off, doing all types of kinky stuff with other people. Meanwhile, off of your back, using your resources. Yeah, you got authority in the reverse. This person possibly tried to take some type of authority over you. Like try to make it seem like, oh yeah, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that. No, you're not. Especially if I got to go to work and make the money, and then this person taking the money from you and going to spend it to go wine and dine with somebody who they can express their kinky ways with. Yeah, absolutely not. Absolutely the fuck not. Yeah, see here, you have shedding. It says here, reducing losses, elimination, and completing a new metamorphosis. Time to set higher goals. Yeah, time for you to get a better mindset. Time for you to get some self-esteem. Because you felt like this person was whining and dining you, and you and this person were expressing your kinky ways. You felt like it was okay for you to open up your pocketbook to this person. So with this, time to set higher goals. That's also going to your self-esteem. When the snake comes out, that means that you need to shed the old skin. It's almost like the death card in the tarot. Death of the old, so that way the new way can come into. So now that you're understanding and learning that there are dual natures to any and everybody, you need to be more aware and more careful who you give your resources to. Because here you are giving your resources to this person, and they're taking it and going to spend it on somebody else. They had the sneaky link the entire time. And then on top of that, y'all possibly were planning a vacation, but the vacation is in the reverse because they were taking your resources to go take them to somebody else instead of planning for a vacation. Or you know what I'm getting? This person probably told you that they were planning for a vacation and needed some money, and you were giving this person money for a vacation, and then they took that money that you was giving them to go on this vacation and went off here with a sneaky link. Which is why the resources are in reverse. Whatever they did, they basically fucked up the bag. Long story short, and they fucked up your bag is the problem. Boundless affection, sneaky link, high vibing. Give me the information in regards to this. Tell me more, please, in regards to this. You got flexibility, came out in the reverse. Adapt slowly by using versatility, compromise, adaptation, change, etc. Be flexible in your methods. No, see, this person wasn't being flexible in their methods at all. This person was hell-bent on doing this to you. This is how they... High vibing for them is them cheating on you with this boundless affection. They was giving their affection, their time, and their attention to any and everybody that would tell them yes. I'm hearing this person has a Jezebel spirit on them. They like going into people's homes and disrupting them. That's something that they like to do. And they're not going to shape, like you're not going to tell them that this is not the correct thing to do. Coming out here now, you have is surprise. An unexpected turn can bring positive change. Be ready for change. Yeah, so because this person refused to do this, I'm hearing this change that they're getting ready to get is going to be their karma. This change that they're getting ready to get is losing their high vibe because their inflexibility or their unwillingness to stop spreading boundless affection around and around and around. See, God don't like that old lustful energy that people be in, because it breaks up homes. That's not what God is about. God ain't about breaking up nobody's home. Yes, at the bottom of the deck says wrong decision. This is a wrong decision to make, collective. Anybody out there in the collective that may be in lustful energy and think it's okay to play like that? No, that's a wrong decision. Do not play around like that. Do not play with your life, your time, any of that. Actually, before we get into this deck, I'm going to go to this deck here. Let's see here. Get some more insights in regards to this situation. Let's see what all else was going on here. So we know that this person was only around because of the resources that you were giving to them, whether you were providing them with a place to stay, you was handing them money directly, you was planning a vacation with this person, so you was giving them money. This person was using you for your resources, period. That's all they wanted. That's all this person wanted, and they were not willing to stop doing this. But they got a surprise coming. That surprise start with a K and then with an A. They got some karma coming for doing this, because see, you shedded your skin. You shedded these old ways. Clarifying this authentic expression by Felicia, love bombing, money matters in reverse, looking in mind power. You have here architect, weaver of blueprints, planning, design, supervision, construction. Yeah, see, this was this person's plan. This person's plan was to come in, love bomb you, so that way they could take your resources. That was the plan. They were architecting this. Just like how an architect will lay out each and every inch of the landscape that they're doing whatever work on, whatever type of architect they are, that's the same way this person landed this plan. They were looking for you, and they used their mind power in order to do this. This is where their brain was at. Yeah, farmer. You have here cultivation, harvest, land. This person thought that they was going to reap the fruits of your labor. That's what they wanted. They wanted to cultivate themselves off of your back. This is all underneath here, this authentic expression. This is what this person's plan was. To reap your harvest. You do all the work, they get all the money. That was their plan. That was a silly plan. This person sought you out. This wasn't no coincidence that you ran into this person. This person specifically hunted you out. Stalk or prey, aim, strategy, pursuit, and survival. So this is exactly what this person wanted to do. This was not no mistake. This was not no accident. This is not no misunderstanding. This is exactly what this person was doing. This person sought you out for this purpose and this purpose alone, to reap the harvest of your benefits. They were in a relationship with you because of what you provided to them. As long as you were providing to them, they were willing to be in a relationship with you. Tell me more, please, about this compassionate connection. That's a red flag that we got a light bulb moment went off. Had an epiphany that this person was only around for cuffing season and just wanted to steal money from us. Look at this here. You got careerist. Dreamer of grand schemes, vision, cunning, machination, aspiration. Yeah, this person does this for a career. This is their career. This isn't, like I said, this was carefully thought out and planned. This is their career. This is literally how you go to work from a 9 to 5 every day. What they do every day is sit back and plot and plan how they're going to steal somebody else's money. Same thing with them. Dreamer of grand schemes. This person dreams to do stuff like that. Look at this. This why they do it, because in their head, they a ninja. In their head, they are ninja, master of stealth, shadow walker, bushido. See, they think what they do is hidden. They feel like as long as whatever I'm doing is hidden from you, I should be able to do it. If you haven't found evidence that I did something bad to you, then you should stay with me. Don't use your intuition. Don't go based off of your intuition. No, if you don't have evidence that I did something, then you should stay with me. This person thinks that they're the master of stealth. And that's why lipstick evidence is under intuitive love, because see, you intuitively knew that this person was doing something. You may not have gotten cold hard facts and evidence, on this person, but you intuitively knew. And then you have drunkard. Alcoholism, addiction, avoidance, abuse. So what I'm getting is this person is an avoidant narcissist. Once you start catching on to this plan, this person then begins to avoid you. That's when this person all of a sudden no longer wants to answer their phone for you no more. Now all of a sudden this person don't want to send text messages or answer their text messages for you anymore. This person is drunk off of power, is what it is. That's how they try to take control over the situation. And then also out here with this numbing, this person has addictions. You know what I mean? When you're dealing with somebody with addictions, they'll do anything to feed that addiction. They'll do anything to feed that addiction. They'll even screw over their own parents just to feed that addiction. You know how it is with these crackheads. You know how they be. And how this person is in a relationship is very similar to how a crackhead would be. How a crackhead would screw their mother over, go underneath your car and take the Cadillac converter just so that way they can get some money. That's exactly how this person is. They will rob you just to feed their addiction, and their addiction is cheating. This person is a soldier in this energy. Like, this is like what they do. You can't tell this person no different. Tell me more, please, about this intuitive love, numbing, lipstick evidence, resources in the reverse, and savings. Tell me more, please, about this. Because, see, we intuitively knew that this person was doing something. Collective, you were smart. See, you knew that there was some type of betrayal here intuitively. Deceit, disloyalty, conspiracy, broken bonds. Yeah, you knew that this person was cheating intuitively. You didn't need lipstick evidence. You knew this intuitively. And you intuitively knew that this person was on some type of drugs or something because their behavior probably changed. So you knew this person was probably taking some type of substance. Yeah, see, and look at, lo and behold, what do we have poking out here? You have the Magician card. Channeler of power, potential, magic, illusion, manifestation. So this person was casting illusions. Again, this person came in and love bombed you. This person wasn't doing nothing but casting illusions. That's all they was doing. And you picked this up intuitively. You picked this up intuitively that this person wasn't doing nothing but casting illusions. You knew that that's what they were doing intuitively. With this resources in the reverse, I'm seeing here, I'm also getting from that you didn't give this person no resources. You was putting your resources into planning for your future, which is why savings is in the upright. They thought that they was going to come in and love bomb you and get these resources, but no. You said no. What I'm going to do with my time and my resources is put them in for me and planning the future. Clarifying this again, you have out here courier, messenger of connections, delivery, information, transmission, and a gift. So this person was like, with this magician and courier, this person was delivering messages to other people about other people. And this is how they was able to create these connections. So just like how a messenger would go from one house to the next house to the next house, and then when they get to this house, it's one thing, and then they say one thing, they possibly talking about the last person house who they just came from, and then when they go to that person, the next person house, then they talking about the last person house that they just came from. This person was basically talking shit about everybody. Yeah, with Traveler being here at the bottom, they was traveling to and fro. So it wasn't just like they met up and had one sneaky link. This person had a multitude of sneaky links, and like a courier goes around and goes to everybody's house who has mail. That's basically what this person was doing. That's ultimately what this person was doing with this magician card. And what they were doing is they were manipulating the energies around everybody's house that they were going into. Everybody got a different story. No two people who they were dealing with have the same story. And Soldier came out anyway. Yeah, like I said, this person was stoic in this, like guardian of nature's loyalty, honor, integrity, selfless service. This person was loyal to this mindset. They were loyal to being a magician in people's life. But basically they was going around spreading curses with this soldier energy. Like they was taking commands from somebody higher up And that's what this person told them to do. They told them to go around breaking people's hearts, and that's what this person was doing. Just the same way somebody brings mail, somebody from the higher up would give them orders. Okay, go over here in this household and break this household up. And then that's what they would do. And they didn't care who got hurt in the process. No, none of that. Because they were getting paid to do this. With that dirty money being out here, they were getting paid to do this. And if you were giving them money, that was just an added bonus. Tell me more, please, about this cherished moments, whining and dining, keeping ways, duality and shedding. Tell me more, please. I'm grateful. I'm hearing this person was on a mission to destroy divine feminines. Yeah, see out here you have genius. This person thought that this was a genius plan. Bearer of gifts, extraordinary intellect, innovative mind, exceptional ability. See, with this magician card and this courier, they thought that they was like basically giving gifts to these women. I'm wondering if this person was spreading around some type of STD. Looking for a vessel that looking for a vessel that an entity could attach itself to. So they're going around sleeping with women after woman after woman, specifically divine beings. This is a whole demon. This person is specifically targeting divine beings because they're looking for a place to host this entity. This entity wants to take over a divine being, or you know what? It wants to have a child with a divine being. That's what this entity is looking for. So that's why this person is never going to be faithful, because the entity that's attached to them is telling them, because remember I said, like, I feel like this person is taking orders from a higher power. That's why soldier keep coming out here. This person is taking orders from the entity that's attached to them, and that entity that's attached to them is having them seek out divine feminine beings so that way it can reproduce. It's going to come in through the vessel of a child. And see, that's where this genius comes out at. This entity thinks it's smart. This entity thinks it's done found the Holy Grail. It's just running loose. There's an entity just running loose. It's looking for a divine feminine to inhabit so that way it can have a child with her. Collective, if you got an intuitive hit that the person that you with is like a wizard or a warlock, please get the hell away from that person immediately. Because see, this person is a whole ass clown. This entity is a whole ass clown. They think that they're smart. This entity thinks that it's outsmarting God. It thinks or believes that it's smart, but it's a whole ass clown. Jester of laughter, comedy, mask, performer. See, yeah, this entity thinks it's smart when it's putting on this performance, coming in love bombing people. But see, what it fails to understand and realize is that the divine is going to protect its beings from this entity in and of itself. And that's what that knocked up was. Like I said, this entity is going around. It's jumping from man to man to get to connect itself to any divine feminine being. So any man that you have in or around you that you may be sleeping with that has a lower vibration or has any room for this entity to attach itself to, that's exactly what it's doing. It's trying its hardest to impregnate a divine being. Collective, please protect yourself. If you are out here having relations with men as divine feminines, you really truly need to protect yourself at this time, because this entity is really trying to look for a divine vessel to bring in. It wants you to give birth to it, basically. That's what it is. It wants you to give birth to it. Tell me more, please. One more, please, to clarify this genius clown. That's how you know you're dealing with something dark. A genius clown? Come on now. Clowns are known for being dumb, so how the hell is the clown going to be genius? That's the old trickaroo. That's the trickaroo. Captain. Navigator of destiny. That's what they want. That's what they want. They want to steal of divine feminine's destiny. This is all to steal the destiny of the divine feminines. Collective, these people that this entity is inhabiting, these people are clowns, because they don't even understand that they're being taken over. A lot of these men just think, oh yeah, I just want to have sex with her because they've been taught that this is how to think. They don't understand that there's an entity that's attaching itself to things and people around them, trying to get the divine feminine to let them in so that way they can have a child. Yeah. Vendor. Yeah, they're trying to sell your soul. That's what they want to sell. Merchant, retailer, individual entrepreneur. With this boundless affection, sneaky link, high vibing. Yeah, high vibing. They're attacked. They want high vibing divine feminines to be in a sneaky link relationship so that way you can express your boundless affection with them. And then the surprise is that you give birth to this entity. That's the goal. That's the plan. I see right through this entity. That's what this entity is selling. With this vendor, that's what they want to do. They want to attach themselves to a divine feminine so that way they can give, the divine feminine can give birth to this entity. At bottom of the deck, you got the Fool. How foolish of you to think that God will allow you to corrupt its vessel. You look stupid. That's why Clown is out here. This genius idea that this entity believes that it has is fucking dumb. And divine feminines, as we evolve, this entity not going to have nothing to attach itself to. As we go into our evolution, it can use whatever man it wants to, but we know we're starting to tell the difference between men that are just coming in love bombing versus men who actually mean what they say. Yeah, see, these people are strangers. They're strangers to themselves. Passers-by, encountered by chance, mutual aid, new friend. So if you have a new friend that you're speaking with, this person is a stranger to their own body. This person has been inhabited by a vessel, like they're now the vessel that this entity is using. So that's why Nubu came out there, because this entity has now attached itself to the new person that you're talking to as well. This is crazy. Yeah, new friend, and then you have friend at the deck as well. At the bottom of the deck as well. Yeah, keeper of trust, companion, support, sharing joy. That's what they want you to do. They want you to trust this new person that's coming in so that way this entity can slip itself or its way inside of you. It's looking for you to give birth to it so bad. Be very careful out there, even if you're wearing condoms. Even if you're wearing a condom, that person could be poking holes in the condom so that way they can get you pregnant. Be very careful out here. Very careful out here. Thank you to the angels, ancestors, and my highest good spirit, to the highest white light. Give me one more message in regards to this vendor and stranger. You got a stranger coming in trying to sell you something. Be wary, be careful. You got player in reverse. Socialite of charm, elegance, expert of romance, leisurely life. Yeah, see, this person wants to take this away from you. They're trying to steal your charm, your elegance, your ability to be able to live a leisurely life. That's what they want to take away from you. They, with this stranger and player being in the reverse, they're trying to sell you some things or sell you on an idea like this person is your divine being, but this person is not your divine being. This person is ultimately a stranger to you because this entity has inhabited this person and it doesn't know what to do. It's trying its hardest to get to you, but you're blocking it. It wants you to be a player in this game, but you're not playing its game. You too divinely protected for all of that. This is crazy. I'm mad we just fucking channeled a whole ass goddamn demon out here. This ain't even... Collective, please understand that this ain't even the people around you no more. You can't even blame like the people that are around you. Oh, he did this to me or he did that to me, because they're not themselves. These people are like they're lost souls. And this entity, as soon as it finds a way in, especially if you're sleeping with somebody, it attaches itself immediately to that person so that way it can come in and destroy you. Ask for divine protection in regards to this. Ask for divine protection. All right, we have authentic expression with this by Felicia and love bombing, because this person thought that they was going to come in and reap the harvest of your benefits. This entity, let me stop saying this person, this entity is hunting you. It's hunting down divine feminines because of your authentic expression. It has a lack of accountability. Blaming external factors or other people for your problems is preventing you from taking constructive actions. Yeah, with this lack of accountability, like I just said, see, you blaming the person that you was with. You're blaming the past situation. No, this is an entity that is following you around, collective. These people are not these people anymore. With this unaligned being at the bottom of the deck as well. That's why it seems like these people have a lack of accountability, because these people are being overtaken by a demon. They're literally being possessed by a demon. That's why when you bring stuff up to them like, oh, remember you said A, B, C, D, X, Y, E, and this person is like, oh, I don't remember that. No, that's not them gaslighting you. That's not them playing with you. That was during the time that the entity done took over, and they don't remember what the fuck was going on. They truly do not remember, because the entity had taken over. We are challenging a fucking entity right now. These people are not who you think they are. These are not your past lovers, whoever they are. These are not your friends. These are not your neighbors. None of that. This is that entity. Yeah, it takes over people who are naive. It thinks you're naive to this. It thinks you don't know that it's bouncing or jumping from person to person. This is why no matter what relationship you get in, you're starting to notice patterns with the same people. You're starting to pick up that this person started off one way, and now all of a sudden this person is now acting completely different. Yeah, because that entity done slipped in. It wants you to be naive to this fact. This entity think, like, again, with this genius coming out here, it thinks it's so smart. But collective, recognize the patterns, notice the red flags. Pick up on all of that, so that way you can keep avoiding this dog and starve this damn demon out. Let it be able to, you can jump into as many people as you fucking want to, but you ain't getting shit over here. Not in the divine collective, not in my collective. You ain't hiding shit over here. Fuck out of here. Get up out of here with that dumb shit. And that's crazy, because this damn thing is jumping from person to person to person. So it's almost like no matter who the hell you get with, if this person has any type of insecurity, if this person has anything that this damn thing could latch itself onto, that's exactly what it's doing. It's latching itself onto any and everything associated with divine feminines. Look at this. Bottom of the deck, you got here, dwelling on darkness. I'm telling you, this demon is attaching itself to any and everyone that's dwelling in some form of darkness. Focusing on the negative may cause you to overlook all the good that is present. Redirect your attention to the blessings in your life. So that's a message from spirit right there, because this can be very alarming. Like, this is a very triggering message, to know that a demon is literally hunting you down as a divine feminine and following you around and jumping into everything and everyone that's around you, so that way it could try to consume you and take your leisurely life away from you. That's very disheartening. But just know, again, that the divine has your back. Do not dwell on this darkness. That's why you have to release that past person in and of itself, in and of its totality. Start laughing again. Start having fun again. That's how you release this damn entity. Yeah, this entity don't want you to have no support. I'm hearing it doesn't want you to have any divine support. Sometimes it's necessary to ask for help, and that's okay. Accept assistance when offered. You don't have to do it alone. Yeah, this entity is trying to take your divine support away from you, because see, the divine is making you privy to what the hell this demon is doing. Tell me more, please, in regards to this. I'm grateful. See, this is what this demon wants. This is what this demon wants. You just keep trying to come out. So we're going to take you. Yeah. Let me show you what just fell out here. Humiliation, underlying self-sabotage, and unseen. That's what's being hidden from you. That's what this demon wants from you. It's trying to put you through some type of humiliation ritual. Possibly, if you're having relations with people, it's probably trying to film you while you're doing it, so that way you could be humiliated, to unalign you from your divine path. It wants to throw you off of your path so that way you can self-sabotage. Because see, if you allow this person to sleep with you, you can't say, oh, that I didn't know this, or this person did this to me, because you self-sabotage. And this is what's unseen. This is what's hidden. This is this demon's plot and plan. That's the big grand scheme of things on what this demon that's running around here trying to do. It's trying to make you self-sabotage. That's the unseen part about this. You got out here perseverance. This damn thing ain't finna stop. This damn thing is not where you try. It's not gonna stop. It says where you stop is where you'll end up. Keep going. That's what it wants to do. It wants to keep going. It wants you to feel hopeless. It wants to put you in a position where you feel hopeless so that way it can inhabit your being. That's what it's trying to do. It's trying to inhabit you, or it wants you to give birth to it. So you could have some type of half angel, half demon type of damn child. It wants you to misread the signs and the warnings, the red flags that the divine is trying to send to you. Yeah, you're misinterpreting signals and wandering off course. That's exactly what it wants. It wants you to misinterpret the signals, because I'm pretty sure that you know that divine got somebody planned for you. So it wants you to misread the signs and think one of the ones that it's inhabiting is the person for you. But this is reckless. These people are going to be reckless in your energy, and you'll know this because they'll be trying to sleep with you very quickly. Like, they won't give you the option to not sleep with them. It'll be like something just all of a sudden comes over them, and it's like, oh my gosh, I got to sleep with you right now. Like, we got to go do this right now. And they're going to be very adamant and pushy. But if you tell them no, the demon cannot violate you at all. You have to allow it in. That's the kicker with all of this, collective. You have to allow it in. That's why the self-sabotage is out here. See, now if they R-word you, if they grape you, then you didn't allow it in. You can then, send the person to court, and then they'll never be able to jump into that person to get to you ever again. And then, you can do whatever from that. But that's what it's trying to do. It wants you to misread the signs so you can engage in reckless behavior. It wants you to be reckless. It wants you to have sex with somebody without a condom on, so that way you can get pregnant by this person, so this way this entity can birth itself through your womb. I picked up on this back in like 2016, 2017, that there was an entity unleashed on this planet. There's a reason why women are now all of a sudden saying, no, we're staying to ourselves, we're sticking to ourselves, and why the men seems like they have lost their ever-loving mind. I picked up on somebody from the LGBTQ community was upset that a female took their lover or their soulmate, so they unleashed something onto this planet. And ever since like 2016, 2017, if you've been paying attention since then, there's been this divide between men and women, and it seems like men have just gone off the deep end. But that's this entity jumping around from body to body. It's trying to have as many children on this planet as it possibly can. It's basically trying to build up an army. And it wants to use earth angels, divine feminines, to do this. Powerful as women. The most powerful women on the planet to give birth to their children so they can have some type of satanic starseed baby. This is some really crazy mess. Definitely, this is a trigger warning. Especially if you're pregnant right now, I'm pretty sure you're wondering, did I allow this to happen to me? And you'll know, because if your past person was a witch, a wizard, or a warlock, you found that out and you're currently pregnant by that person, you got affected. I hate to be the one to break the news to you. I'm so sorry for you, but you are one of the ones who got affected. Yeah. You're ignoring critical warning signs. Again, that's what it wants you to do. It wants you to ignore the critical warning signs. It wants you to procrastinate. It wants you to be unprepared. It wants you to have a victim mentality. So that way you can sit around here and play victim all day long. And while you sitting up here playing victim all day long, you're procrastinating. And so you'll be unprepared when it sends this person into you playing victim. Oh, this happened to me. This happened to me. You know, this happened to me. So collective, that's another thing to be warned about. Be warned about people coming into your life and they always talking about the bad things that happened to them, trying to garner sympathy. Be very careful with that, because it's using sympathy to try to get to you. It knows that you're an empath. So it's trying to use sympathy in order to get to you. But if you see that this person is perfectly fine without you, like, check their social medias and they out here partying and having fun and all this type of other boo. But then when they come around you, they like, oh, my neck, my back, my neck and my back. Red flag. That's a red flag. Especially if this person trying to ask you for some damn money. But every time you look up on their social media, they partying. Yeah, that's that entity. Ancient history. With this ancient history, I'm getting that this is an ancient demon. This ain't nothing new to this planet. They unleashed something ancient. Tell me more, please. I'm grateful. Playing safe. Collective, now is the time for you to play it safe. And I hate to be the one to say this, because I know God does not want you to close your heart off or close off your heart chakra. But right now is the time to do so. It's the time to be very wary about who you allow yourself to be open to. Because this demon is running rampant around this planet. And as long as there's a woman that will tell it yes, it has a place to go. Look at this. It done threw the damn card all the way over here. Because see, this what it don't want. It don't want you to play it safe and be in good vibes. That's what it don't want you to do. It's basically trying to steal your joy away from you. But let's be clear, it does have a fear of your power. Because see, it can't do nothing without you allowing it. And that's what they fear, is that everybody is just going to start telling it no. Because then it won't have nothing or no one to feed off of, and it'll have to die off. Tell me more, please. I'm grateful. It'll have to go back to hell that was sent. See, you got shadow side coming out here. It wants you to be in your shadow side so it can have something to attach itself to. Tell me more, please. I'm grateful. Thank you to the angels, ancestors, and my highest good spirit, to the highest white light. This is another tactic that they're trying to use against you as well. Bottled up anger. So if you have bottled up anger inside of you, they know that you're not, when you're upset and when you're mad, you don't make rational decisions. You make, you make decisions where it's just like impulsive decisions because you're upset. So it's going to try to use, another tactic that it has is it's going to try to use the bottled up anger that you maybe having inside of you from this last person. It's going to use that to go into a new person that you deal with. So if you're one of those who feel like, oh, well, he cheated on me, so now I'm about to cheat on him, that's what it wants you to do. So that way the next person that you go to cheat on that other person with, or that you go towards, it could then go into that person, and then that's how it's going to get you there. So it wants you to use that bottled up. It's trying to use your bottled up anger that you have towards this past person and use that to come into the new person to attack you that way as well. Collective, be safe out here. Because I'm telling you, this is a whole demon out here. If you pay attention and notice, even people in the tarot community, everybody's having terrible relationships right now. You got all of these gurus sitting over here telling you, oh, collective, you need to do this. Collective, you need to do that. But which one of them is in a relationship? A lasting, loving relationship? Name them. Seriously, sit down and stop and think about that. Are they not going through the same thing that you're going through as well? And that's because this is a whole demon out here and it's attacking divine beings. So these people could sit here and tell you, oh yeah, collective, you need to do this. You need to cleanse. You need to do that. It's like you can cleanse and do all of this as much as you want to. But the moment that you allow a lower vibrational person to come into you, to come into your space, somebody who's functioning out of their shadow side, this demon gonna hop right into them. So it don't matter how much you cleanse, it don't matter how many candles you burn, none of that. I'm telling you right now, collective, none of that stuff works, because in order for it to do this, you have to let it in. So whatever magic or whatever spells that you're using to ward off evil, whatever incense, whatever sage you're lighting, you're going to go against it by allowing it to go in. So whatever you're doing, it's not going to work. It's like you're going against your own protection by allowing it in. That's why it wants you to allow it in. Yeah, so that way it could destroy your boundaries. This is how it gets past your boundaries. See, when you don't allow it in, when you starve it out, it can't come in. It can't do anything to you. But once you allow it inside of your house or inside of your vessel, you have just whatever boundary you put up, you broke it. You broke it. So whatever curses that you put in, you broke it. Yeah, it wants the right person. It's looking for the right person to have this child. This damn thing is desperate. It's desperately trying to do this. One more out this deck. And then we'll be finished with this deck and we'll go into the tarot. This is a mess, y'all. This is an absolute shit showing ass mess. Irresponsible in the reverse. Yeah, see, it wants you to be responsible for having this child. It wants you to be responsible. And the way that it gets you to do that is for you to let down your guard, for you to let down your boundaries, for you to allow in the bad vibes. So if you're getting bad vibes from somebody, listen to that, collective. You're getting these bad vibes from these people for a reason. You notice that somebody around you is irresponsible. They don't take care of their responsibilities. This is not somebody that you should be dealing with. You know this person got kids everywhere and they're not in the household with any of their kids, but yet they out here popping bottles, living a lavish lifestyle, got all the latest clothes and cards and stuff, but they not doing nothing for their kids. This person is irresponsible, and collective, you need to get the hell away from that person, because their irresponsibility is what allows the demon to go inside of them in the first fucking place. Because they're more concerned. They're already showing that they're the type of people that are more concerned with partying and bullshitting than they are with actually taking care of their responsibilities. So you already know what's on the forefront of their mind. That's why the entity can slip into them so easily. This is a mess. I'll absolutely refuse to use my beautiful deck on this damn entity. We're going to go into this deck for this one. I only go into that deck when there's good vibes out here. I ain't playing with nobody. These bad vibes, these karmics, these low vibing people, you get this deck energy. Because collective, I don't even play. Even with the cards, I don't mix those energies up. Like, when you channeling these messages and stuff, I don't mix the demonic energies up or use the same cards that I use for demonic energies that I do for people that's walking in the upright. There's certain decks that I have and I will use for them, because I don't want them. We not mixing up the energies. You ain't playing over here. Over here is where you come to get exposed. Thank you to the angels, ancestors of my highest good spirit, to the highest white light. I'm grateful for your messages. Please give me the energies around this situation. You got a King of Pentacles. So this is the energy that it comes to you in. So if you are paying attention to like a lot of the readings, if you do watch other tarot readers and you're getting readings and you keep hearing about this, oh, you have a new King of Pentacles coming in, that's this demon. This is the energy that it likes to play pretend in. Look, it fell on the floor. It didn't want me to read this to you. Somebody who's prosperous, security, businessman, reliable, and protective. That's the energy that it likes to play in. It likes to play pretend that it's the King of Pentacles. Somebody who you can rely on. That's how it gets you to trust them. And then once it gets you to trust them, you let down your boundaries. Knight of Swords, though. But see, once you let the King of Pentacles in, you quickly start to notice that they become the Knight of Swords. This is, remember I told you they start rushing you? This is somebody rushing in. Big change, honest, rebellions, impulsive, perfectionists. Yeah, like I said, they come in as the King of Pentacles, and then after a while, possibly very soon, very quickly on. As soon as they feel like they got you, they come rushing in. Because again, they want you to be impulsive like them. This is why this is the storyline for everybody who's been dating going on. Because it's the same entity. This is why you and the next person, you and the next female that you don't even know have the same or similar stories to tell about different men. And it's because it's the same entity jumping from to and fro from man to man. Yeah, you got the Three of Wands out here. Confidence, progress, expansion, growth, looking ahead. That's exactly what it's doing. It's looking to expand, grow, and it's looking ahead to do this. This is how it expands itself. This is how it grows. It feeds off of divine feminine energy. Tell me more, please. I'm grateful. Yeah, this is how it obtains its victories and successes. By getting divine feminines to sleep with it. This is the victory and the success for it. This is the plan to go forward. This is how it gets its victory and its success. Also, be very careful about people coming into your life who are extremely prideful. It's like, sir, you still 40 years old living at home with your mom? You taking pride into what exactly? Be wary about people doing stuff like that. Having pride where there shouldn't be none. I feel like one of these cards is turned over in here. No, there's just some cards that's just not. It's almost like they're just not going back into the deck. What is this? Queen of Wands. Yeah, see, this is who it's attacking. It's attacking these Queen of Wands energies. Women who get up and who are confident, passionate, determined, self-assured. That's who it's going for, divine feminine energies. That's who it's going for. Because it's trying to bring you down. It's here to bring down your confidence. People who are passionate, determined. It wants to stop you in your tracks. It's trying to block you from your spiritual path. So the more determined you are in your spiritual path, the more here it comes. It's going after your Ace of Wands. That's what it's attacking, which is your creative spark, your inspiration, enthusiasm. It wants your energy, your new passions. It's trying to steal all of that from you. All the gifts that God gave to you, that's what it wants. It wants the gifts. That's why you got gift out here with this courier. And you also have the gift out here, again, I think it was the soldier energy as well. Gift came out twice because this thing is trying to steal your gifts. You got your 10 of Pentacles out here as well. That's your legacy, your stability, your foundation. When I say this damn thing is trying to take you away from God, your inheritance. The things that God gave you as gifts that you inherited from God himself. That's what it wants to steal from you. And it doesn't care what being it has to inhabit in order to get this done. Male or female. You got the Page of Cups in reverse. Insecurity, escapism, childishness, attention seeking. So be wary about people that's coming in and it's a childish, attention seeking ass ways. Every time you turn around, they doing something big and extravagant to try to seek attention. Oh, I'm sick. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, I had to go through all of this. These people like to throw pity parties. The Page of Cups in reverse is my pity party card. That's somebody trying to throw a pity party and want you to fall for it. Collective, don't fall for nobody's pity party. Understand the reason why these people are having a pity party is because they have a surprise coming from them, i.e. their karma. These people, these vessels, these men and women that it's using, it's corrupting these people's soul, is what it's doing. And this is why temperance is out here. The angels are balancing this out. Somebody unleashed an ancient demon or an ancient deity on this planet that's not even supposed to be here. And it did it in the dark of the night. Nobody knew what the hell was going on. See, it's not like the old days when if somebody was doing a ritual, you could see somebody burning some shit in the woods from 10,000 miles away. But now that we are here with all of these city lights and stuff like that, there's a lot of places for somebody to hide some shit like that. It's a lot of ways for it to hide. But the angels are here balancing the situation out. They're trying to bring serenity back to this planet. Yeah, the angels not playing. The angels is not playing with this entity. It's not playing with this entity at all. They're the angels are even transforming the people that it's done got a hold to. It's releasing, because the death card also talks about letting go and releasing as well. So the angels are out here basically performing exorcisms on a global scale. Like, this isn't just like, oh, this is an American thing, or this is just an Asian thing or whatever. No, this is globally. This is going on all over the planet. That's why no matter what tarot reader you go to, no matter what country they're from, they're all picking up on the same energy. And a lot of people are just blaming this on this past person. But no, it's not this past person. It's this entity that's going from person to person. That's why everybody got the same story. Yeah, it's using the lover's energy. It's using the lover's energy. It's coming in through the lovers. They know that the divine frequency is love. So another one of its tactics is to attack you in the love realm, or attack your ability to love, so that way you lose your connection with God. You're no longer on the Christ-like consciousness. See, that's why this entity thinks it's a genius, but in reality, see, in my cards, they're going to come out as a clown. Because I'm smart enough to know that this ain't no person. This is a whole ass entity that we sitting up here dealing with. I can see right through this bitch. Yeah, you got the tower. That's exactly what it's doing. It's causing towers in your love life, so that way it could throw off your ability to love. That's exactly what it's doing. It's trying to transform the lover situations into a tower. And again, like I said, with this temperance being out here, it's using divine beings in order to do it. I always know when something evil is afoot because my nose goes to itching. Now all of a sudden my nose want to itch real bad. Yeah. And then after it does the tower, it creates illusions around the tower. This is when you start talking to the person that it used to do this. When you start talking to that person that it used to do this about what they did, this is where the illusions come from, because that person truly does not remember what they've done. They truly do not remember what they've done, because they were inhabited by a demon when they were doing this mess. And it's not a coincidence that bottom of the deck out here, you have the devil. You've got devil energy coming out here with this casting of the illusions. It possibly, I'm hearing that it makes these beings that it's inhabiting perform rituals. It sacrifices them to the devil, is what it's doing. But you have judgment out here. See, God and the angels not playing with this situation. Like, this is something ancient. This is something I don't think anybody on this planet was truly prepared for something like this to be unleashed. I'm hearing that it's a very small percentage of people, of psychics, even in the tarot community. It's a very small percentage of people that can pick up on the fact that this is not the past person doing this. This is the entity. I'm hearing the majority of people that looks into these situations blames the person. But in reality, this is a whole ass entity walking around here. And see, divine judgment is here. God is protecting you and blocking you away from this as divine beings. Because this shit is in Page of Wands energy. This shit is like fearless. It's like, this is a fucking adventure to them. It's adventure time. Yeah, I'm telling the truth. You got the Ace of Swords coming out here. Everything that I'm telling you is the truth. And I'm also getting that it's using the truth to get to you as well. It's trying to, see, what it's trying to do is get you to be in the competition and compete with other feminines. I heard other females. I have to just say how I heard it. I know there's no gender in the tarot, but I heard it. Other feminines. It wants feminines to argue, fight, and compete with each other. Because see, while you're arguing and fighting and competing with each other, that again with this bottled up anger that we pulled out in the hard truth stack, as long as you're in this energy, you're not paying attention to what this entity is doing. You're too busy worried about the next female. You too busy focused on the next female's life. You too busy focused on the sneaky link. Child, if you don't let that mess go. Yeah, so this is it wants you to compete for the Ace of Cups it wants feminines to compete with each other for the Ace of Cups. So the entity is going inside of these people, and then as it's inside of these people, it's using the Ace of Cups, your love for them, to get you to compete and fight with other feminines. This is another tactic that it uses to drag your energy down. Yeah, it wants you to come out in the Nine of Pentacles energy. Because see, when you're in the Nine of Pentacles energy, you're only focused on your bag. You're not focused on the person. You're not focused on the past person. You're not focused on who that past person was with. This is the energy that it wants you to come out of. This Nine of Pentacles energy. Your independence, success, achievement, see, material security. It doesn't want you to focus on that. It wants you to focus on the conflicts with the Ace of Cups. It wants to compete. It wants you to compete with each other. Keep comparing yourself to each other. But understand, this entity don't care what you look like. As long as you're a divine being, this entity coming for you. This could be causing you some level of stress and anxiety, which again, I don't blame you for having some level of stress and anxiety. You got these people coming into you with this Knight of Wands energy. They come in, this is what I call this the love bombing energy. It says here, charming, hero, energetic, rebellious, and hot-tempered. This is the love bombing energy. These people are hot-tempered. They come in trying to play like they're the hero, like, oh, I'm here to rescue you from your past person. They're very energetic. Again, like I said, they come rushing in. And they're charming at the same time, too. You got Aries, Leo, Sag energy off of this Knight of Wands. They want you to be uncertain. From this Hangman card, I'm getting uncertainty. This entity wants you to be uncertain about what to do. It wants you, so it wants you to be all up in your head, feeling anxious, feeling guilty, feeling insecure with this Nine of Swords energy. So that way you can become rebellious or feel like, oh, I gotta be a hero and I gotta go rush to go save this person. And you know, your temperature again, with your temperament. It wants you to have this bottled up anger. It wants you to be mad about what it's doing with these other people. And it wants you to take that anger out and express that anger out on somebody else. So that way you can be in a cycle of constantly having to compete with other females and women. This is how it gets you to miss your opportunities. Because again, you're so busy focused on this past person in this past relationship that you're not focused on your bag. This is how it gets you to miss your opportunities, or you're not focused on your divine purpose because you're too busy worried about who your man's sleeping with. So with this Four of Swords energy that I'm getting here, it wants you to basically sit up and sleep all day. So that way you can miss opportunities too. Sit up in contemplation, thinking all day long. So that way you can miss opportunities. See, while you sitting up in the bed thinking all day, opportunities are steadily passing you right on by. Yeah, with the Seven of Pentacles. Your Seven of Pentacles, your harvest, and they came out with the Farmer's card too. The Farmer's card reminds me of the Seven of Pentacles. Instead of you being able to reap the benefits of your rewards for you putting in the hard labor in, you sitting up sleeping. Life is steadily passing you by because all you doing is sleeping all day. Because you're in the Nine of Swords, you're having an anxiety breakdown. You're a disappointment. This is what it wants you to do. It wants you to feel some type of level of disappointment. It wants you to be in this Five of Cups energy. It wants you to look pitiful like this person right here. Be in this depressive ass energy. Because this is how it could take over your vessel. Once you get into this energy right here, this is when it could come in. You see these 3 cups spilled over? That entity did that. Let me stop. Well, when I'm dead serious though, that entity spilled them cups over. It wants you to be so busy, lost in regret, that you don't see the 2 cups that God gave you. You just focused on the 3 cups that is spilled over. I ain't finna play with this damn entity. It's after your abundance. Again, it's after your inheritance, the things that God has available to you. God gave us the earth to live off of. So when you're into materialism, you want material things and material wealth, that's another way that it gets into you. I never read this card as God's gift from the earth. With this pinnacle energy, this is God's gift. This is God gifting humanity the earth. The earth gives you everything that you want. See, this entity got you confused into thinking that you need money in order to survive. But God is telling you all you need is me. All you need is the earth to survive. You got God's hand presenting you with the earth, i.e. the pinnacle. This is why Pentacles is earth sign energy, because it's all you need in order to survive. So that's another tactic that this thing does, is it tries to get you to have materialistic, be materialistic. Like, oh, I need somebody who got this, who got this, who got that, you know? And then it'll bring that person right on into you who got all of this and that. And you think, oh, because this person got a nice car, they dress nice, they look good, they smell good. No, that's that entity playing around again too. Yeah, it's 2 of Wands. Right now it's currently planning, trying to make a decision, taking risks. This damn thing is always in the 2 of Wands and 3 of Wands energy. It's always trying to plan something out, see what is sitting back, assessing the situation, seeing what it can do. That's exactly what this thing is doing right now, planning on your Ace of Pentacles. But justice is here. Justice is here. What I'm getting, collective, is there's a powerful being on this planet who's calling judgment, who called in judgment against this entity. It attacked a divine being, and a divine being called judgment, or multiple divine beings called judgment. But again, like I said, this is only affecting a small percentage of people. It's not attacking or going after everybody. Because see, not everybody is a divine being. Everybody who calls themselves a divine feminine is not a divine feminine. A lot of people be out here in these YouTube streets postulating like they're divine feminines. And one of the biggest ways that you can notice and tell that this person really is not a divine feminine is because they're not giving out these messages in pure love. They always looking for the likes. They always looking for the subscribes. They more concerned with you liking, subscribing, and sharing and sending them donations and cash apps than they are with getting this message out. That's a red flag. Again, the materialism. They're more focused on the materialism than they are the reading. They'll literally end the reading if they don't feel like enough people are liking, commenting, and subscribing and sharing, because that person has been corrupted as well. And this corrupt person is out here trying to give you messages. Be wary about going to tarot readers who, before they even pull out a card to see who you are, the first thing they do is accept your money. Even if it's not like the people out here in the YouTube streets. Yeah, see, my nose done kicked up the itching. That's how I know I'm sniffing them out. I'm on the right path. These people are mad and upset because they're being exposed. I'm here to expose all of this. Here is where the truth comes. See, we vibrate on the love frequency around here. That's why everything is pink. Pink is the portal to love. The color pink is the portal to love. All the portals on your body are pink. Your mouth is pink. Your eyes, the irises of your eyes is pink. The bottom of your feet is pink. The sole of your feet, the soles of your feet is pink. Your parts are pink. All the portals that are to your body is pink. Okay? Pink is the color for portals. And over here, we on the portal to love, which is why I'm not, you notice, I don't ask you to, I don't stop the streams. I'm not asking you to donate. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Everything that I ask you to do is free. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'm grateful for it. Thank you. But ain't nothing, if you don't, ain't nothing gonna stop over here. I'ma still get these messages out whether you do it or not. I don't care if I have one view on the video. At least I affected at least one person. Because see, I'm not here to make money off of this. Money is just an added bonus. I'm here to get this message out because there's a whole ass entity on this planet playing around. Yeah, with this Emperor energy. Coming in like it's some type of fucking authority on this planet. And I'm getting this red pill too. Acting like it's it got some type of authority over you. Men are being taught that you have authority over these women. And I would ask you, who the fuck told you that? As a man, you are the one who has the defective X chromosome, i.e. the Y chromosome. It's a defective ass X chromosome. This is why you have nipples that serve you no purpose. It was not the woman who usurped the authority over the man. It's the man who usurped the authority of the woman. So if you're a divine masculine, if you're truly a divine masculine, which I'm hearing is less than 1% of the population of people that's actually out here trying to say that they're divine masculines, they're not. These people are really not divine masculines. You do not have authority over the woman. You came from the woman. It's not the other way around. You are genetically defective women as men. That's why you have nipples that serve you no purpose. Yeah, it's using nostalgia, comfort, pleasure, playfulness, innocence. This is what this entity is using. This is how it's getting inside of your good graces, divine feminines. But see, divine feminines, we going deep. We going inside. We going within. We going in the hermit mode. A lot of us are starting to pick up on this. Like, how is everybody, some people are having that hangman energy. A lot of people are starting to have an epiphany. How is everybody keep telling the same story about the same thing going on? Like, what happened where all of a sudden everybody's partner just decided, okay, we're going to sacrifice them? Like, seriously, stop and think about that. It's like everybody who been in a bad relationship, their partner just all of a sudden decided to sacrifice them. Come on now, that's this entity. It has the same MO. It has the same MO all the time. Every trip, every time. It has the same MO. It does the same thing over and over and over again. Three of Swords, breaking hearts left and right. Like I said, this is its job. With this career is coming out here, this is its job. To hunt down divine feminines, concoct a plan against them, so that way it can reap the harvest, it can reap the benefits of their seeds that they've sown. This is its MO. This is what it does. You got the High Priestess out here. See, High Priestesses, you're not playing. Princess, stop. Sorry, my dog be acting crazy. You got the High Priestess out here. See, you got a lot of High Priestesses. Some of us are picking up on this and some of us aren't. Some of us still think that this is a past person doing this. Oh yeah, this that past person doing. No, that's not this past person. See, if you somebody who likes to overstand the situation, you'll understand that this is this entity going from person to person doing this. Underneath the moon. Yeah, the moon in the Pisces energy. If your moon is in Pisces, you're a highly intuitive being. My moon is in Pisces. That's why, so please do not try to run game on me. I'm not a PlayStation. The chances of you being able to run this game over on me is slim to none. This is why they have to get you to let your boundaries down. They're trying to use the dark of the moon to keep you hidden in some type of illusion, some type of shadow, some type of darkness. It's trying to hide what it's doing. It's trying to hide what it's doing from High Priestesses. That's what I heard. With this 4 of Coins, it's stubbornly holding on to, and it's stubbornly holding on to this plan. See, when you're a High Priestess and your moon is in Pisces energy, you can see right through the bull. And this is why you have these past people clinging and holding on to you, because it can't penetrate you. So this is what it's trying to do, to find some type of way to get into you, to get inside of your good graces. It's using the people around you that you love. The closer you get to somebody, the more it's going to want to go inside of that person to use them just so that way they can get to you. And I told you, this thing wants to have sex with you. So this isn't going to be like your well, never mind. I can't even say that it's not going to be your family and friends, because you got some people out here who will sleep with their family and friends. Let me not even say that. It's using whoever is closest to you to get to you. Yeah, to cause these arguments. It wants you to surrender. It wants you to surrender with this Five of Swords energy. It's causing arguments, and it wants you to surrender to these arguments so that way you can be constantly fighting and competing with people. Having bottled up anger. This is what will allow it in. This is another energy that it comes into. It comes, no, actually, excuse me, correct that. I'm getting that this is your energy. This is your energy. So you got people around you that is using, if you notice that you have people around you that is using, that all of a sudden want to argue with you about everything that you say, about your leadership, about the visions that you have, about you being a mentor to them. You just trying to tell these people they left from their right, and then all of a sudden they fly off the deep end. Just know that these are the people that this entity is using. Because see, you're in your King of Wands energy. You're in the King of Wands energy. This entity doesn't like that. It doesn't like for you to be in Queen of Wands energy and King of Wands energy. It attacks it. So basically it's attacking fire sign, divine masculines, and divine feminines. Long story short, because these people have leadership qualities. Not saying that other signs don't, but it's primarily targeting fire sign, i.e. twin flame connections, where the female is in her Queen of Wands energy and the male is in his King of Wands energy. This is mainly who it's attacking, because this is the hardest ones to get, to break them up. This is why it's called a twin flame. See, when the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands get together, that creates the Nine of Cups energy. And this is what it don't want you to be in. It don't want you to feel like, oh, you have success, you've achieved something, there's happiness, there's rewards, wishes coming true. You know what I'm saying? This is like a Disneyland fairy tale type of scenario. And this is what it doesn't want. It does not want this to happen. When the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands energy gets together, it creates a happiness, a lifetime of happiness and abundance. See, it wants you to be in the Five of Pentacles energy. It's trying to turn the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands into its reverse energy. It wants you to struggle, have hardships, feel abandoned, be outcast, and feel isolated. That's the goal. It doesn't want you to be with your divine counterpart, because then that's how you're going to start bringing in. This is how the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands energy coming together is what's going to give birth to a new nation. It's trying to corrupt you, giving birth to a new age of people who don't think on this material level. That's what it's doing. Told you, you ain't got no room with me, buddy. You ain't got no room over here. Yeah, it's attacking your wheel of fortune. It's attacking your world. Sorry, I said wheel of fortune. It's attacking your world. Achievement, fulfillment, wholeness, harmony, belonging. Yeah, that's what it wants. Instead of you having this sense of belonging, it wants you to feel isolated. It wants you to be in the Five of Pentacles energy instead of being in the World card energy, which is fixed signs as well. So even if you're not a fire sign, if you're a fixed sign, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, or Taurus. If you're a fixed sign, it's coming for you too. Because it knows, like, once you've made up your mind to be with this person, you're not going to change it. Something drastically has to happen. Mainly attacking Leo females. And mainly it's going for Leo divine feminines, because to like a fixed sign and to like the Queen of Wands energy, that's going to be under the Leo. So it's mainly attacking Leo fixed sign energy. Because once you make up your mind to do something, not even the demon themselves can get you to stop. They become powerless in front of you. You can't change their mind. With that fire energy, and they're fixated on something too, they're so stubborn that you can't do nothing with them. This is why it's also going after fixed sign people. That doesn't just resonate with the Leo fixed sign, but just in general, the fiery nature of the Leo is what they're really looking for and going after, because the Leo has the fiery nature to be able to get shit done. The wands are the action cards. Not only is the Leo going to feel the feelings, see, the Leo is going to go and get stuff done, and it's going to be fixated on getting shit done too. That's really what it's going for. So a lot of Leo divine feminines have been being attacked, but the other fixed signs are getting attacked too as well. Because at the same time, when you have the Aquarius energy, see, Aquariuses believe that once they know more than you, there's nothing that you can do about that. Once an Aquarius gets into the head that you're a clown, once you do some clown shit to an Aquarius, there's nothing that you can do to come up out of that. There's nothing that you can say to come up out of that. They're going to always view you as a damn clown. You're stupid. You're retarded. They not finna argue with you. Aquariuses are the best at cutting people the fuck off. Matter of fact, you show an Aquarius that you's a whole ass clown out here, you getting cut the fuck off. All right. So that's why it's attacking Aquariuses. It's attacking Tauruses because Taurus is the earth sign. They're the most fixated and the most stubborn of them all. With the Taurus signs, Tauruses cannot be bullied. So don't come up there with this emperor ass energy trying to come into a Taurus's territory. Tauruses are very territorial people. They're very protective over their family, their children, and their house, and the people around them. This is why they can be seen as overbearing. Because they give advice where advice didn't even need to be given, but they're not doing that because they have some hidden intention or they're trying to ensue or start an argument. They're doing that because they're trying to protect you. They see something that's coming or they feel something that's coming, and they're doing that because they're trying to protect you from what they see. But one thing you're not going to do is bully a damn bully. You're not finna bully the bulls. I tell you that right now. So when this entity comes over to them with this bossed up ass energy, like trying to make this emperor ass energy, trying to have authority over them, they're going to shut that shit the fuck down. That's why they attack fixed sign Tauruses. I explained why they attack the fixed sign Leo, but then when it comes down to the Scorpios, with the fixed sign being the Scorpio, that's with the emotional aspect of it. See, these people are going to be stubborn in their emotions. Once you make a Scorpio feel a certain type of emotion, they will never get out of that emotion. So once you put a Scorpio in the emotion of betrayal, once they believe you to be a betrayer, they will never get out of that. There's nothing that you can say or do that can stop them from believing that you are a betrayer. Once you betray them, they will never forgive you. Because whatever emotion you make, anytime you make a Scorpio feel a negative emotion, that's it and that's all. That's it and that's all. You're done after that. You're done. All of these fixed signs have a done point. So once you go to an Aquarius and you prove yourself to be a clown in front of an Aquarius, you're done. Once you go before a Taurus and you try to call yourselves having authority over them and bullying them, you're done. Once you go to a Leo and you try to stop them and block them from being able to go after what they want, you're done. Once you go to a Scorpio and you put them into any type of negative feeling or emotion, you're done. Fixed signs don't play 2.5 games with nobody, period. Let me see any final messages in regards to this, and then we'll close this reading out. Thank you to the angels, ancestors, and my highest good spirit, to the highest white light. I'm grateful for your messages. Yeah, we got the Ten of Wands here. They want your path and your journey to be burdened. They want you, what they want to do is pass their karma off onto you. They want you for what they've done to this past person, so that way they can continue to use this past person. They want to take the karma and pass it on to you, so that way they can continue to use this past person. That's what I'm getting from this energy. Turn some lights on in here. Anything else you want to tell the spirit? I'm grateful. Thank you to the angels, ancestors, and my highest good spirit, to the highest white light. I'm grateful. Yeah, it's trying to deceive you, and this is the biggest deception of it all. This is the main one with the World card out here, Ten of Wands, and The Seven of Swords, this is the main thing that it calls itself trying to do, is to pass the person who is using karma over onto you, so that way it can continue to use that person to keep affecting lives. Because see, once one of you divine beings, divine masculine or divine feminines, call judgment on this thing, it can't use that person anymore, because now that person that it was using has karma on them. And you'll notice that if you pay attention, you'll hear about, oh, this person is in regret. This person regrets what they did. But while they were doing it, they didn't regret it. While they were doing it, they weren't knowledgeable of it because they were overtaken by an entity. Now, some of them called this entity into themselves, and some of them it just jumped into. So they have no idea what the hell they was thinking, what they were doing. This entity took over them. That's the reality of the situation. Tell me more, please. I'm grateful. This is too many. Tell me more, please. I'm grateful. If there's anything else, tell me more, please. I'm grateful. Spirit, just keep talking. See, it wants you to be at a stalemate. It wants you to be at a stalemate with yourself and with this past person as well. It wants you to be in the energy of a stalemate, not knowing what to do, not knowing what to say, not knowing how to make these painful choices, so to speak. It wants you to be in denial about what this person was doing, so that way you can let it back in. And yeah, here you go. You got the Page of Pentacles here. Ambitious, steady, consistent, planner, grounded. Yeah, this thing is it's fucking consistent. It's going to keep doing this, and it's sitting back studying you. And it's very ambitious. Again, like I said, it likes to be in fire and earth energy, because those are the most ambitious of the signs. Capricorn, to be exact. Capricorn and Leo energy. Because with this Page of Cups here, you do have Capricorn and Leo energy. These are the most ambitious signs right here. That's not a coincidence. What is that? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Yeah, because it's an earth sign energy card. But I'm telling you, it likes people that has this ambition. I'm telling you, it likes people that are Capricorns, Leos. I'm thinking of what's the most ambitious signs. Out of all the earth signs, the most ambitious is the Capricorn. Out of the fire signs, the most ambitious is the Leos. Out of the, well, no, I would actually say, I would argue that Aries are the most ambitious out of the fire signs. I would argue that it would be Aries. So if you're an ambitious sign, it's coming after you too. Mainly it's attacking the Queen of Wands energy, the fire signs. It's mainly attacking relationships where there's a fire sign male and a fire sign female. The King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Or anybody who embodies that energy. That's this first choice. That's his pick of the litter. You're its pick of the litter. If it can't get one of you, then it's going to attack one of these fixed signs. Then it's going to attack one of these ambitious signs here. And the most ambitious out of the earth signs is the Capricorn. The most ambitious out of the water signs is going to be the, let me think of the qualities and traits, because I never even looked at the signs as far as ambition goes. Who's the most ambitious out of the water sign? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Scorpio is going to be the most ambitious out of those signs. So out of the water signs, it's going to go after Scorpio. So Scorpios could be getting attacked a lot too. Out of the fire signs, it's going to attack the Aries, because I believe Aries are more ambitious than Leos. Even though Leos are very ambitious people, Leos do have a tendency to be lazy. I really don't even think Leos are lazy. I just think Leos know when to rest. While everybody is out here running amok and running ragged, Leo just sitting back waiting and resting for the right opportunity to become ambitious. But I would still argue that the Aries is more ambitious than the Leo. And then out of the air signs, out of Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini, the most ambitious is going to be the Gemini. It's also going after Queen of Cups energies as well. See, now we're picking up on who they attacking. Because the Queen of Cups energy as well. Because these people are sensitive, intuition, healer, inspirational, femininity, and shy. Yeah, it's attacking people who are in their feminine energy. So that's why the Queen of Cups is coming out here too. So if you're a woman and you embody your feminine energy, it's definitely attacking you. I knew these cards were stuck together. These three cards here were just stuck together. So we're going to see what they are. You have the Star card. It's attacking people who are stars as well. Hope, positivity, renewal, inspiration, healing, and faith. So people who are healers, people who still have faith in God, people who are inspirations to others, people who renew hope within others as well, who come with an air of positivity. It's also attacking you as well. Then you also have out here the Queen of Pentacles. Is there a queen that didn't come out? Yeah, it's definitely going after the feminine energy, because like I said, it wants to be birthed. I think the only queen that I haven't seen so far is the Queen of Swords. Because you got the Queen of Cups out here, you got the Queen of Wands, and you now have the Queen of Pentacles. The only queen that we haven't seen so far is the Queen of Swords. Someone who's nurturing, comforting, sensible, and luxurious. But see, and I'll leave it at this, with the Hierophant card. This is my God card. Tradition, conformity, knowledge, beliefs, conventionality. This is my God card right here. With this Hierophant card, there's nothing that this thing can do. One moment here. Let me just process the energy of this Hierophant card. How is the Hierophant stopping this? That's why it's out here. Tradition is taking you back to the basics. Keeping up the traditions. God is bringing you back to being being traditional. This willy-nilly lusting around and sleeping with everybody on the planet is putting that to an end. And it's giving you the knowledge. It's putting new belief systems inside of you. That's what God is doing. God is to combat this energy. God is raising the vibration of his people. We'll let God be the last word out here. God is the last word out here in all of this. Ain't nobody playing with this damn entity, and God ain't neither. That's why the collective consciousness is being raised. That's why you're starting to see so many people go towards consciousness now. Because God literally has to step in and raise the consciousness of the people, so that way we can come out of this energy. So that way this damn demon can't keep playing and running rampant in our face. The only way we're going to get rid of this demon is by starving it the fuck out. All right, let's get some messages from your angels, ancestors of your highest good, and spirits of the highest white light. Thank you to the angels, ancestors of my highest good, spirits of the highest white light. I'm grateful for you allowing me to be able to channel these messages. I thank you. Tell us what you would like for us to know. What are the messages for the collective? We're grateful. Thank you to the angels, ancestors of our highest good, spirits of the highest white light. We're grateful for your messages. All right, first coming out here, the truth is within you. Listen to your soul. That's one of the first messages that is telling you, listen to your soul. So if you're getting an epiphany, if you're having a light bulb moment about these people, listen to your soul. Quit playing with yourself. Get away from these people quickly and easily. Because cuffing season is coming up. I'm telling you, these people looking for a place to stay. And they think your house is the it house. Yeah, fuck that. Hold up, one of these is turned over. In acceptance, find peace. Learn how to accept yourself. Don't look for outside validation. That's what I'm getting from that card. Don't look for nobody else to validate you, because that's another way that it comes into. You looking for outside validation. So in your acceptance of what's going on and around you, find peace. Center yourself. Trust and know and believe that God got you. This entity ain't gonna be able to do nothing with you. Even if you have opened up your boundaries and allowed it in, God ain't gonna let it do shit to you. Period. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. See? All you have to do is believe that you can overcome this demon. And once you do it, once you start putting your feet to the ground to do it, it can't do nothing with you. That's why this damn demon is a clown. This is why it needs for you to do everything. It's taking your power to do what it needs to do. It don't got no power. The light of my soul continues to guide you. Yeah. This is literally your spirits and your angels coming down here telling you that the light of their souls is what's guiding you. These are your ancestors telling you this. The light of their souls is guiding you. That's where your intuition is coming from. It's coming from your ancestors trying to tell you like, that ain't the right person. Don't do it. Don't do it. That ain't your person. Last but not least, create, for your soul knows no limit. Go ahead on and start that business. Do what you felt like you needed to do. Go ahead on and go towards your dreams. Don't focus on being in love right now. Go focus on your dreams. That's what the angels and the ancestors want you to know. Quit focusing on being in love. Quit focusing on this past person. Go focus on your dreams. Bring your dreams into fruition. They gave you these dreams and these visions because you're the one that can do it. You're the one that can execute these dreams and these visions that you're having. This demon cannot stand in your place. And God is calling a lot of his people to get busy and start doing something. Start getting active out here. And that's exactly what you need to start doing. You need to start getting active out here. Whatever God is calling you to do, you need to get up off your behind and go ahead on and do it. Because everybody like, oh, protect me, shield me from this. But then you turn around and do the same things that got you caught up in the first place. I'm guilty of that myself. So I'm not just necessarily sitting here talking to you to condemn you. I'm condemning myself as well. I got caught up in that mess as well. I ain't above this. I ain't above this. I'm not one of those tarot readers that like to sit high and look low. No, I'm not above this. I'm guilty. I'm not above any of this. I'm guilty of this my damn self. Please give us the angel numbers that you would like for us to reference for this message. Thank you to the angels, ancestors of our highest good, spirits of the highest white light. I'm grateful for your messages. Please give us the angel numbers. All right, first one out you have is 2020. Self-realization, moderation, patience, flowing, manifestation, gateway, taking action. You're in for a lucky break. It may come as happy news, experience, new opportunities, or an exciting acquaintance. You will find yourself in the right place at the right time. It is not a coincidence, but a gift from fate. So collective, we in the right place at the right time. Okay? God is going to use you. Don't worry about that. You go after the opportunities. You'll find remember I just said that God has something for you to create. So as you go towards what you're creating, that's what's going to put you in the right space, the right time, in the right spot to get what you're looking for. Tell me more, please. I'm grateful. Thank you to the angels, ancestors, and the highest good spirits of the highest white light. I'm grateful for your messages. You got quadruple 8 that came out here at the bottom. Innovation, focus, creation, progress, skills and goals, and opportunity, help, extra cash, or other supporters coming your way. So keep going and have fun when performing your tasks. The most tremendous success comes from passion. All efforts will be rewarded big time. So yeah, go towards what you're passionate about. Go towards what you love outside of people. Okay? Focus on that. That's what you need to be focused on. Look, here go my nose itching again. Tell me more, please. I'm grateful. You got 2121. Success and wealth. Balance, finances, cycles. What goes around comes around. Your current circumstances are ending, so you might take advantage of better ones. If you are experiencing a significant change or conclusion, viewing your life as a series of cycles or chapters may be helpful. How can you make room for something new to emerge? Exactly. Like I said, a lot of people been stuck in the same cycle because it's the same entity jumping from person to person. That's why if you look at yourself as a series of cycles, you'll start noticing that everybody who you've been dealing with has been having the same problems. You've been going through the same shit. Because it's almost like you've been dating the same person over and over again, just in a different body. And that's because this entity been jumping to and fro. Ain't nobody playing with it. You got 1111 here. High vibes, change, optimism, joy, communication, messages, good news, expression. Work with what you have and it will get you places. Count your blessings and acknowledge your dear ones. You will find inspiration and figure out a way forward. You might also be getting some good news soon. So the divine has something cooked up for you. For the ones who are staying on their path and doing what they need to do, even if you may have slipped up and you may have had a hiccup and don't let down your boundaries and don't let this damn thing in, but you still vibing high, you still on your purpose, you still in your mission. The divine has a reward for you. Those are the people who the divine has a reward for. But those ones who just want to choose to be reckless, you want to choose to not let go of this person, you want to choose to give birth to this demon seed. Okay. I'm hearing you should be counting your blessings and acknowledge your dear ones. Be glad and thankful that you have dear ones next to you, because this damn thing gonna deplete the shit out of you. And I'm telling you right now, you raising that baby by yourself, because that entity has to be fed. It has to go with its kinky ways. It has to go around the sneaky link. So you're going to be raising this child by yourself, just as a little FYI. All right. At the bottom of the deck, you have 0220. Which is pleasure, leisure, rest, holiday, pleasure, love, affection, kindness, happiness. You are worthy of affection, leisure, and pleasure. If you tell your family and friends how you feel, you'll find that you're all on the same page and can work together effectively. Many people are rooting for you. If you spread love, it will find its way back to you multiplied. So with that, again, like I was saying, don't allow this energy or this entity to close your heart off to love. The divine does have your counterpart here, but you're not going to find your counterpart as long as you're looking for him. Like the old, again, like this is why the Hierophant is the God card, going back to the old traditions. You always find love when you're not looking for it. It's when you're looking for love that's when this entity can come in and start playing games in your energy, because you're looking for love. So you're just jumping, oh, this is the person that God sent to me, and you're just jumping off the deep end. Stop looking for love and start focusing more on what God told you to do. Whatever God is calling you to create, that's where your focus should be right now. You have 1122 out here. Major change. Advice, comfort, individuality, independence. Have faith in your skills and talents, as they are a tool that can provide you with a bright future. A piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or a comforting message is on its way. Everything will work out in your favor. Again, this is major change coming in, is you going after what the divine has already told you to go towards. Whatever the divine is calling you to create is what's going to cause the change in your life. Not going towards a person, but going towards what the divine told you to create. You have 777 at the bottom of the deck. Inspired action. Get some fresh air or call some of your pals over. Take a look around you. There's so much natural beauty waiting to be discovered. Either you will soon become involved in an exciting new project, or you will go on a date. You will go out on a date. Put your charisma to use everywhere. Spread your charm around. Yeah, that's why God don't want you to just be sitting up in the house in isolation. God wants you to go around and spread his good news. Get up, get out the house. Talk about God and your enlightenment everywhere that you go. This is something that you should be excited about. Like, girl, I found me a countertop dishwasher. You can't get me to stop talking about that damn dishwasher. For people who can't install, like who live in an apartment and you can't install a dishwasher, I done fucked around and found a countertop dishwasher. So just like how I'm excited about something that I done got, and I go around, I tell everybody about my little countertop dishwasher. You can't tell me shit about my countertop dishwasher, okay? That the same way how I feel about that, or how you feel about certain possessions that you may have, that is the same way that you need to be thinking about whatever God told you to create. That's the same thing, that the same way that you need to be feeling about like whatever God is calling you to do, whatever calling put on your life. Just like can't nobody tell me nothing about my countertop dishwasher. Even in this video, you see I keep going on and on about that, going on. That's how you should be going on and on outside with these people about your enlightenment. Not saying that you got to be like a Jehovah's Witness out here. Just knocking on people's doors, getting on people's nerves. But you know what I'm saying? Use your charisma to attract people in, so that way you can bring the light to them. But you ain't got to be all weird. Don't do the weirdo Jehovah's Witness stuff. Just be knocking on random people's door with a whole suit on, looking crazy. I ain't saying do that. You know, somebody might F your behind up. People is paranoid out here. Look at what we dealing with. You got a whole ass entity that's on this planet just running them up right now. That's why a lot of people is paranoid, and that's why a lot of people can't figure out what's going on, but they know something is in the air, but can't nobody figure out what's going on. It's because it's this entity out here stirring up and causing chaos and havoc in these people's lives. Because you got to stop and think about this too. These people that this entity is using to do harm to you, these are people's kids. These are people's sons. These are people's daughters. People have to watch their sons and their daughters go down the darkest path they've ever seen them go down in their life and get karma for what they've done. So it's not just that person. It's not just that past person's life or your life that got affected by these decisions. Everybody, there's a multitude of people that's being affected by these decisions. This entity is running amok on this planet, and everybody is getting affected. Even if you're not one of the people that it jumped inside or used, or one of the people that is going after, you're still getting affected, because these are your sons, these are your daughters, these are your cousins that you have to watch go through this. And it's because this entity is running amok. You have 7777 out here. Okay, I'll be having a chat. With this, you have wealth, empathy, promises, commitment, affection, auspicious outcomes. You will enter a time of expansion, so begin taking steps toward achieving your ultimate objective immediately. Finances will miraculously improve. Oh, and somebody has their mindset on you. Man, ain't nobody worried about who got their mindset on us. We worried about what God told us to do, what God called us to create. Don't worry about who got their mindset on you. That ain't the focus for right now. The focus right now is to be worried about what God called you to create. Okay? What did God call you to create? I know God wants the divine masculine and the divine feminines to come together to give birth to this new nation. But while this demon is on this planet running amok, that's going to be real hard to do. And the only way to get this demon off of this planet is for people to starve it out. God has to, this is why God has to come in, because he has to change the mentality and the mindset of the people that's on this planet right now. Because a lot of the reason why it's able to run amok is because of your mentality and the way that you think. You got to go back to being more traditional. And it's not because the traditional way is better. It's because the traditional way is what keeps you protected. Being traditional is what keeps you protected. Unfortunately, you can't be free anymore on the planet because you have an entity running around here. Thank you to the angels, ancestors, and my highest good spirit, to the highest white light. I'm grateful for you allowing me to be able to channel these messages. Please give the collective their affirmations in regards to this reading. What do we need to affirm to ourselves? What are the affirmations for today's reading? Thank you. I'm grateful. Let's see here. Let's see. What are the affirmations for today? We're grateful. Thank you to the angels, ancestors, and my highest good spirit, to the highest white light. I'm grateful for your messages. I use obstacles to motivate me to learn and grow. Absolutely. This obstacle that came into your life, this demon that came into your life, use this situation to learn and grow. Don't sit back and allow this demon to just be running all rampant all up in your life. Forget about this, man. This mess, man. You got to starve it out. You can't give it no attention. It's okay. Mistakes are just proof that you're trying. Don't give up. Right. That's why I say, even if you do allow this damn entity to come in, it's okay. You made a mistake. Don't give up. It's okay. Like, I'm not sitting up high looking low. I done made this mistake my damn self. Shit, I ain't about to sit up here and try to lie to you and make it seem like I ain't did it too. These affirmations aren't just for y'all, they're for me too. I don't sit high and look low. As soon as I went to go shuffle the deck again, the card flew out. It says, even though I am anxious and afraid, I will be fucking brave anyways. So yeah, like I did not say that. A lot of y'all are afraid and scared because of, you know, this is a triggering message. This is very triggering to hear the actual truth about what's going on. This is very triggering. But you still gonna be fucking brave anyways. Understand that. This is scary. This is scary to know that you literally encountered a demon. That people are really walking around here possessed. And it's not like how you see in the movies with their head spins around 360 on their neck. That's not how it is in real life. It's people all of a sudden just switching up on you. I mean, like out the blue, like you and this person was in a beautiful relationship, and then all of a sudden now this person calculated, cold, manipulated, talking shit about you to their friends, creating arguments with you. See, they creating those arguments with you so they can, because that entity done took over them. So it needs to go out and it needs to have its way. And what better way to do that than, this is why it wants you to be angry. That's how it goes out and allows it to create other people while you're still with it. You just think this person left because they need to blow off steam. No, this person has to do this. This is their career. This is literally this is its career. I shouldn't even, stop personifying this damn thing. Call it what it is. It's a fucking it. Fuck what others think. Do what makes you happy. Yeah, with these major changes. With this major changes coming out here. Fuck what others think. Do what makes you happy. Like, ain't nobody got time for all of this. You see that every time you get into a relationship, you're getting disappointed. Fuck them damn relationships. Clearly, relationships ain't making you happy. So go towards what God told you to create. Your true passion, your true happiness, your true calling. Go towards your true calling. Fuck these people. Fuck this past person. Fuck everybody around them. Fuck the plot, the plan. Fuck it all. One more, please. I'm grateful. Thank you to the angels and ancestors of my highest good spirit, to the highest my light. I'm grateful. Fuck it all. I got here, I am a fucking masterpiece. And that's exactly what you are, collective. That's why it's attacking you, because you're a fucking masterpiece. Understand who the fuck you are as a divine feminine. Don't ever let this damn thing try to confuse you and block you and all that type of, man, fuck this shit. I know y'all like, ooh, the language, oh, temper, but no, I'm dead serious. It's literally coming out in the cards because that's how spirit feel too. Shit, fuck this damn entity. This is how, by saying this, I am a fucking masterpiece. Fuck what other thinks. I'm gonna do what makes me happy. I'm not about to be, a lot of times people will try to guilt trip you into being in a relationship. Oh, you know, y'all, this is just some trials and tribulations. Y'all was together for X amount of years and all that. Man, fuck that shit. I'm doing what makes me happy. Me being with your son, Miss Jackson, does not make me happy. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Who I am for real. Okay? Ain't nobody got time to be dealing with Miss Jackson's son. So with that, collective, I do thank you so much for tuning in. I thank you again in advance for your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. And don't forget that I love you as God does. Bye.